Today, you will learn about your Third Decade email account. Third Decade is using the Google Gmail suite for email communication. Gmail is a popular service, and you may already use an account personally. If so, you'll be familiar with many or all of the elements we are going to cover, but you may also learn a few new tricks. As a volunteer financial mentor, you may contact your participants through phone calls, texts, or emails. When communicating via email, it is our policy to only use Third Decade Gmail account that's provided for you. This policy exists for a few different reasons. Using only the Third Decade email services provides an extra measure of security for the participants' personally identifying information. You won't have to remember to delete the messages from your personal inbox or trash, or worry about the participant accidentally sending sensitive financial information to your personal account. The policy is also in place to help provide a divide between the participant being your client and the participant being a Third Decade participant. At Third Decade, it is important to ensure participants do not feel like they are ever being sold a product or a service. Receiving messages from your personal or business email address can cause confusion and mistrust. Communicating with your Third Decade email address provides continuity and authority within the program. If you're concerned about the time it will take to check another account, we will go over how to receive notifications that allows you to know that you have received a message in your Third Decade inbox. To log in, go to accounts.google.com and type in your credentials, or you can use your LastPass account for ease of access. As with all technology platforms, it will eventually upgrade. Gmail is letting us know with the dialog box in the lower right-hand corner that they are about to upgrade their service. It allows you to try the new service now or dismiss it, and eventually it will force you to try it when it upgrades. For the training purposes, we are going to try it now. This training is being conducted for the computer desktop version of Gmail. So let's begin by establishing how to compose an email. First, you'll want to access your Gmail account. In this example, we'll be creating a message from a Box email template, customizing it and adding hyperlinks to our deliverables saved in Box. First, click on the Compose button in the upper left-hand corner of the Gmail box. A new message dialog box will appear. If you want to make it larger, click the two-headed arrow in the upper right-hand corner. I'm sure that you are more than familiar with how to populate the to and the subject line of an email. So let's focus on the body. For the body of the message, we will grab templated wording from our email templates file located in the Mentor Resources folder. Refer to How To Box training for details on accessing the Mentor resources. We will copy the template wording from Box and paste it into the body of the email. We will then customize the text to the interaction with our participant. Once you've customized the wording from the template, you will want to insert hyperlinks that you've copied from your deliverables in Box. You will highlight the word or the phrase that you want to link, click the link icon at the bottom, and then paste in the message. This turns your link blue and is underlined. This lets you know that it has been linked to your deliverable. If you have a document stored on your computer that you wish to include, you would want to attach it. You would start by clicking the paperclip icon in the bottom menu. You will then search for the document you want to include and click Open. When the progress bar goes away and the title of the document turns blue, you'll know that it's been uploaded successfully. As a reminder, we want to build out our Mentor Resources folders in Box. If you have a document that you believe would be beneficial to other mentors or participants, please consider uploading it to the Suggested Additions folder or emailing it to us. Your message will automatically populate with a branded logo signature block. Your signature is filled with the information you provided in your application and interest forms. If you need to change anything in your signature block, please send us an email with the changes requested. If you work for a firm that has been partnered with Third Decade, its name will fall below your title of Volunteer Financial Mentor. If you are not affiliated with a partner firm, your employer will be omitted. Once you review your message for accuracy, you're ready to send. Simply click Send. Immediately after you press Send, you will see a message appear in the bottom left-hand corner giving you the option to recall. This recall option is only available for a few seconds. If you immediately realize that you've sent something incorrect, you can press the button and it may increase your chances of recalling the message before sending it. It's not a guaranteed action. You always have the option of reviewing the messages you have sent by clicking the Sent folder in the left-hand menu. Now let's review ways to get notification that messages have been sent to your Third Decade Gmail account. The communications you receive in your Third Decade Gmail account will mostly be dependent on the number of participants with which you interact. You will receive regular communication from the Third Decade team as well. The spontaneous nature in receiving messages may make it feel like you are wasting your time logging in only to see an empty inbox. Therefore, you have a couple of options to help you know when messages have populated. The first method is to forward your messages to an email account of your choice. If you choose this method, you may be tempted to respond to the messages from your personal account. Please refrain from doing this and only respond to messages from your Third Decade Gmail account. Additionally, if you choose this method, the attachments that the participant sends may be included. As they have the potential to contain sensitive information, please remember to delete them from your designated inbox and trash at your earliest convenience. To forward your messages, you'll begin by clicking the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner, and then see All Settings. You will then click on the menu item Forwarding and Pop IMAP. The first option is to forward, so we will want to add a forwarding address. You can choose any email address you'd like and click Next. It gives you a dialog box stating that the forwarding email address has been created, and then you proceed. It will show you that it's currently disabled forwarding. In order to turn on forwarding, click the radial button next to Forward a copy of incoming mail to the email box that you've chosen, and keep Third Decade email copy in your inbox. Ensuring that we keep the Third Decade mails copy in our inbox allows us to have a copy of the message to respond to when we next log into our Third Decade account. A second method for receiving notifications is to download the Gmail app and sign in using your Third Decade credentials. When you enable notifications within the app, you will see when you receive a message. Using the app will give you the ability to respond directly from the app. It is still recommended that you log into your Third Decade account to more properly manage messages and view attachments. Remember that the app and the data it used may affect your cell phone rates. Vacationing is a part of work and life. So let's learn how to let others know that you'll be unable to respond to your messages because you're out of the office. Let's begin by starting with the Gmail. First, go to Settings, which is the gear in the upper right-hand corner, and then see All Settings. You will then scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page that it populates to the Vacation Responder tab. The nice thing about the Vacation Responder is you can schedule it in advance with an expiration date, which gives you the option of scheduling to turn it on when it's convenient for you and eliminates the need to remember to turn it off when you return. To start it, simply type in the dates that you will be on vacation or out of the office. Give it a subject and enter the message that you want to display in the body of the email. You will then enter the body of the email that the recipients will see. The level of detail that you put in the message is up to you. However, it is recommended that you let people know when they can expect a reply and provide an alternate contact in the event the individual needs to reach you prior to your return with a more urgent matter. You can choose to put the mentor, training, and development coordinator's information as an alternate contact. We will be sure to direct the questions appropriately in your absence. When you're satisfied with the message, simply click Save Changes. And that concludes the basic instruction on how to use your Third Decade Gmail account. We are more than happy to provide in-depth or advanced tips. Simply reach out. Happy chatting!